Hello, family. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy E, the Dividend Passport Bro, back with another video. Guys, today's our Sunday video where we just have regular conversations about whatever, any, and everything as it relates to life. Okay, guys? As always, I'd like to say thanks to all of our new subscribers. Thank you for liking and sharing the content. Yesterday video, I asked you guys to kind of post and let us know what your income is, how much you're making. Now, what are you making? $1 or 5 cents or 2 cents or a penny? Let us know, okay? We want to know that how you feel about what you're doing. Is it working out for you? Do you feel positive about your investment strategy that you are using right now? And your potential for income growth in the near future, right, guys? So if you are here, you're in the right place. We talk about investing in real estate, mostly in the stock market, also a little bit of real estate here and there. And we are here about financial independence. Okay, guys? So if you're here, you're in the right place. However, this is not financial advice. We're just here to motivate, to keep people investing no matter what. Okay? You just have to balance out your investment strategy and you will be okay. Right now, the market is kind of crazy, yes, but with anything, right, you have to go through adversity. And right now, those one of those things we're dealing with right now in our portfolio. Okay, guys? So remember, this is not financial advice. If you follow my strategy, you do it at your own free risk, as I say. At your not your own free will, but your own free risk, because you are taking a risk when you invest in the market. Okay, so guys, let's get down to business. Okay, today's video, like I said, I was out with some friends on, I think it was what, Wednesday night. Wednesday, I told you guys I was going to the beach, so I went to the beach. We sat there. I had my electrolytes, right? Drinking like a bottle of electrolytes, and everybody else drinking beer, whatever. And we just chilling, looking at the scenery, checking out the sights. Anyway, we decided to leave because my friends, they got a new Airbnb on the other side of the beach. So, let's go take a look at the Airbnb. All right, so it's my friend, two of my friends and another guy that they met, that we've been hanging around with us for the past week. And then my friend, one of him had his girlfriend with him. So we all went walking to the apartment. So we got to the apartment. Before we got up to the apartment, there is a lift elevator, right? And on the elevator, it states in bold letters, big letters, numbers, 480 kilograms. Okay, 480 kilograms is a little bit over 800 pounds, right? I believe. Don't quote me on this, but maybe like 1,000 pounds. I don't know. I don't know what the difference is in the math. But so there's three guys, right, and a girl. So on this elevator. Now I know I'm over 230. I'm probably right now pushing 235. The other guy, I know he's a little bigger than I am. So he's all about maybe 250, buck 50, maybe buck 45. I mean 245, right? So we're on the elevator, and then the new guy, he's maybe about 200 something pounds, right? So between the three of us, right, that's over 700 pounds. Now the girl, she's kind of tall, right? She's about probably like 5'9", and she might weigh maybe, I'll say 160, 170. Now she wasn't big, maybe 150. I don't know. And the other guy, maybe 180. So we like right at the weight limit, whatever the weight limit is for the elevator, right? You guys can let me know what the difference is in the map. I don't know the difference between the kilogram and pounds, right? Like that. And I know 40 kilogram is about 50 pounds. So that much I think I can remember that when I'm traveling. But anyway, so we get on the elevator goes up, and it gets to the ninth floor, and it stopped. Like we get to the ninth floor, it stopped like a foot short of it's coming all the way up for the elevator to open, right? And we're sitting there, and of course, I start laughing. This stuff is funny, right? I'm laughing like, oh shit, we stuck on the elevator, and I take my phone, I put it to the camera, right? I put it to the camera. I'm like, I don't see no light in this camera. I don't even know if the camera is working or not because the camera, all you can see is a red dot, right? And I'm like, cause my camera, it shows blue lights, the one I have out here. Like this one right now, it shows a blue light, right? So I'm like, I can't tell if the camera on, is it show blue or red? And it's just a red little dot. And I put my phone in front of the camera. I'm like, I can't really tell that thing is on, right? So the new guy, and he's getting all nervous. He's like, yeah, man, are they gonna come let us out? We're sitting there just cracking up, right? I guess this is like a story time. I don't know, but we're sitting there cracking up, right? And we were in there for about maybe 2 minutes, right? It wasn't even long. I've been stuck on the elevator in Colombia before a few times, so when the light goes out. But this is a different case. The light didn't go out. The elevator just stuck, right? So we're pushing all these buttons. Well, now he pushing this a little push stop button. He pushing that button, and the thing make a little noise, right? And he's getting anxious. He's like, "We need to call the front desk." And my friend's like, "We don't have the number for the front desk. Even if we call the front desk." Well, the other guy, his Spanish is great compared to mine. And he's like, "Yeah, if we call the front desk, I mean, somebody might not answer or somebody answer." So I was like, "Well, they got a number right there, right?" And this guy literally, right, he is panicking. He starts shaking. So I know my friend, this is I'm gonna ask, but so I just like scream at him. I'm like, yo, man, calm the F down, bro. We gonna be okay. There's no problem. And then he looked at me like, are you sure? Are you sure? I'm like, bro, there's 4 of us on the elevator. Okay? Actually, there's 5 of us on the elevator because there's 2 guys and it's 5 of us on the elevator. So it's not even 4. It's 5 of us on the elevator. I'm like, the security is standing right there, saw us get on the elevator. Okay? So, of course, if the camera is working, so in the meantime, the security guy, I guess he's trying to reset whatever he needed to reset. So when he reset the thing, right, the light went off in the elevator. The fan I was blowing went off in the elevator. So of course this guy, he lost at this point, right? And he started screaming, "Help!" Now we in this little box, right? It's not even, I don't think it's even 4 by 4 feet, right? If that. And he's screaming, and we like, dude, shut the hell up, bro. Calm down. We gonna be okay. And as soon as I was saying that, we hear, and he like, oh my God. I was gonna tell you guys this story the other day, but I was like, you know what? I will save it for today because this right here, this is my sentiment of the market, right? People panic and they start selling whatever the positions they have, trying to save here. The only reason I sell anything right now is because I face margin calls. And I don't want them to sell whatever they choose to sell. Instead, I choose what I want to sell in my portfolio to keep it going for the next week. That's it. That's the only reason I sell. And when I sell, I tell you guys why I'm selling. I'm not selling because, some idiot tell me, oh, your portfolio is looking horrible, you need to sell. No, there's a reason I started investing in this, right? And all the money I've collected in the past 6 months, right? It's a lot of money that I've collected in the past 6 months. So if I have to give some of them back to keep my portfolio alive, that's exactly what I'm going to do because I know going forward, when things turn around, I'm going to generate the income back. So why would I want to sell everything and go wait for things to get better? No. This is the reason why I took my portfolio from Charles Schwab and moved it to Fidelity because of margins. This is why I took my portfolio from Robinhood and moved it to Fidelity because of margins. Now, I only have one portfolio that have margins, right? And it make it easier to deal with that because my portfolio in Fidelity is well balanced. I have over 100 something positions in my Fidelity portfolio. So we just got paid a huge chunk of money, right? $12,000 this week. right? We got paid. So that helps us offset some of the margin calls. Okay. So that offsets some of that. And in the Fidelity portfolio, that takes care of that. In the Robinhood portfolio, as you guys can see, we got $2,000 sitting there as a buffer, right? And we got a what you call $11,000 buying power. Of course, we're not going to use none of that because all of that getting transferred over to Fidelity. Okay, all that money, that 90,000, whatever it is in Robinhood, is moving over to Fidelity. And once that's done, we will start over with a brand new portfolio. Well, it's the same portfolio, but we're going to start reinvesting in that portfolio without margins. Okay, and you guys know that portfolio, my Robinhood portfolio, is my daughter's university tuition portfolio. But for now, if I need to pull money out, I can pull money out of the Fidelity portfolio because, of course, that portfolio now, we're having all of the combined income, is going to generate close to 30 grand a month, if not more. So that's that. There's nothing more. There's nothing more to be stressing about, right? I mean, there's always time where you be like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, yes. But to sit there and be like, it's just money, guys. Once you know how to make money, right? If they take that away from you, you got to go back and know how to make money because you still know how to make money. That's why you talk to the rich people that they tell you, my minds, right, and my contact. You can give me zero today. With my contact, I can get money, and I'll be rich again. That's if you talk to a lot of rich folks, they will tell you that, right? Because when you have your contact, and now if you got good contacts, sometimes you lose your stuff. The people that you think your friends, they kind of cut you off. But if you have good, solid people, you might have that one good friend there that will be able to help you out and get you back on your feet, right? And the dividend investing game is a long-term game. Either that or you have a lot of money and you just put it there and collect your dividend. A lot of money can be 100 grand, 200 grand, right? That's a lot. 200,000 can bring you close to 15, 20 grand a month, depending on what you invested in. That's a lot of money. Now, if you go consistently, right, for a whole year, making $15,000, $20,000 a month, you already made your money back within a year. And then anything after that, you just live playing with house money. Okay, guys, so don't listen to the naysayer. Okay, I hope the story I just told you guys got the point, right? Patience is important because sometimes you don't have control, right? No matter how hard we try to be in control, sometimes you don't have control. You have to leave it in the hands of others, right? The same at the market. We don't have control of the market. We can come out with our best strategy and things go bonkers and we have to deal with that. But we still have to leave that in the hands of others, right? We buy yield max positions. Other people invest for us, right? And we can just hope and pray that they do the right thing, what we see, and they do the right thing to make us more income. And if it doesn't happen, we'll get out of that position, go to the next position, and we do our tax harvesting loss, harvest the loss, and that's a tax expense. And that's a tax write-off, right? And so, I mean, there's a lot of ways, to balance out those losses, right? Because for somebody who don't know, they'll be like, oh, okay, I lost $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 in the market. Okay, when I get to do my taxes, all of those losses is going to be put into my taxes. And I have, now I'm not a tax person, but when I do my taxes, I give my information to my tax person and they handle that. Okay. But I have an idea on how some of these things work. That's why I give you guys the information so you can, take the information, analyze it, talk to the people that do whatever they do for you to make sure they can help you, right? Because everywhere is different. People, your level is different. Our income level is different. So what may apply to me may not apply to you. I don't know based on your level of income. I don't think that's the case, right? If you got a loss, you got a tax loss. I don't think it has anything to do with how much money you make, right? A tax loss is a tax loss. But if you don't know about it, that's the difference, right? So if I lose 150,000 and you lose 15,000, and you don't know that, oh, I can do a tax write-off on that 15 grand, that's a loss, and I do it, it benefits me. It doesn't benefit you because you have no idea. So guys, so there's little things out there that you can do your own research, right? And talk to your tax person and see if they understand. Now, not all tax people are created equal. Some guys been doing this for 6 months. Some guys been doing it for this week. They study, they do a class, and they go do your taxes. They might not know all these different things. Now, some people, when they get into certain field, they learn everything or as much as they can learn, so that they're well educated themselves what's going on. Those guys, you might be lucky to find one of those, but if not, you want to deal with the guys who've been doing this stuff for a lot of years, who keep this stuff up to date, know what's going on with the different tax laws that can benefit you. Okay, guys? So, with that being said, right, I'm gonna end the video today. It's Sunday. I want to. My baby girl is here. I say my baby girl, my girlfriend. She's here, and she came last night, pretty irritated, but right now she's in a good mood. Um, so we're probably gonna go onto the beach, take a boat, and go to the island and chill out on the beach for the rest of the day. But I wanted to come out here and talk to you guys. Let this out, guys. Like I say, be yourself, right? Invest for yourself. Invest for your family, right? Don't just think about what this YouTube guy is talking about, because I might not know what works best for you. Okay, I might not know what works best for you, but you know what works best for you. Okay, so as we continue to grow this channel and get this channel where it needs to be, I appreciate each and every one of you, right? I appreciate your comments more than you know, right? Thanks again. Have a great Sunday. Tomorrow is another day back in the market, right? And we'll see how things work out, right? We're investors. We're here to do the marathon. We're not here to just do a race and be done, right? We're here for the long haul. So tomorrow we'll buckle down and see what happens, right? And I'm not a day trader where I'm like, oh, okay, well, if I don't have no money to buy stuff, me just sitting there looking at it, it's just to monitor to see if my if I get a margin call or something and I need to make some changes. But if I get a margin call tomorrow, I got the rest of the week to take care of it. So it's not like, oh, because I'm done with Boys in the Hood for now, so I ain't got to worry about Robin Hood margin calls, right? No more, because hopefully this week, come Wednesday, hopefully by Wednesday, everything will be transferred complete, so I can buy some positions on Wednesday, right, to add to my portfolio, so I can get at least a couple of dollars in the portfolio come Friday. But if not, the income's still going to the other portfolio because we're just going to get more money into Fidelity. If not, we just wait till the following week, right, to start buying some stuff. Maybe it'll be better to wait the following week. The other portfolio will have settled down, right, and I can spend more. Maybe instead of spending a couple $100, maybe I can spend a couple $1,000 in the Robinhood portfolio. Just kind of buy a few things to get it back going. Okay, guys, I love you guys. Stay blessed, stay out of trouble, and enjoy your day. Oh yeah, by the way, my boys, the Blues, they lost today, right? We lost 1-0. I didn't even watch the game. It's not because I didn't want to, but I just overslept. Didn't get to bed till 11 o'clock U.S. time today. So that's why I'm here making this video now. I'm trying to get it out the way so I can enjoy the rest of the day. Okay, guys? So, but it's a football game. We'll get them later. They're not going to win the championship. So, it ain't going to win the Premier League, so it don't really matter, right? I love you guys. Peace out.